and a pen. We are going to do something related to branding.
Yes, I put in the message and I will set it on.
Manish ji is the exception here. He will win hands down today. Something related to branding.
Okay. So we are here. And yes, we are going live. So welcome everyone to today's TCC meeting. Can you see my screen?
No.
No. Okay, no. I will have to share the screen. Oh, Vibhakar ji, welcome. Fever है आपको?
Yes.
Just telling them about you. So welcome everyone to the Coach Circle, www.thecoachcircle.com, and it's Wednesday again, 6:30 p.m. We had a nice chit chat for first 10 minutes, knowing who's doing what, basically bonding with each other. But now we get into the structured mode of our meeting. Right. So do share. Are you a morning person or a night owl? And how does it benefit you? Perfect question for Manishi. So everything is aligned to him today. Go ahead. Who wants to answer this? Maybe I should ask Manishi first. You all know this question now. Are you a morning person or a night owl? How does this benefit you? Should I stop sharing?
Yeah, I think you can. Everyone has seen it.
Yeah.
First, Namaste Prabhakar ji. Good to see you. Sorry. Okay, and Pramod. Morning. Yes, it is a part of me, morning. And initially, when I was trying to build this habit, I had to send a message to my Guruji exactly at 4 a.m. So I had to wake up around 3:30. He said there are two ways of doing it. Either do it slowly, gradually, or just do it. Wake up at that time, 3:30, and then if you feel that your sleep is not enough, then you sleep during the day. And doing that for a couple of months, now it is just part of me, and it's like, there are no words to define how it helps.
Please tell us how it helps. That is what we need to know, the benefit. That's the part of the question.
I think if I put it in very simple words, it's like you're just with yourself at that point of time. And being with yourself is something which we don't get day in, day out. I think months, weeks, days pass, and we don't spend even 3 minutes with ourselves. The morning time, having that glass of water with yourself, I spend around minimum 15 minutes with that glass of water. And that is the time, call it meditation, call it contemplation. And I don't plan anything in those 15 minutes. There's no planning, no job list, nothing. Just 15 minutes, that glass of water, warm glass of water. And it does wonders. And I heard sometime many years back that, the point at which the human intellect, human power, human energy ends, from that point starts the unlimited power. So somehow with breath, you get connected to that divine thing, I feel. And breath, I'm sure you all will agree with me that breath is that bridge between what the five senses can perceive and what the five senses cannot perceive.
Yes.
That's why I said, it's not very difficult to define in words, but you are with yourself. And that
What would
prepares you
happen
for
if
that.
everybody else in the house also gets up at that time?
Sorry?
If everyone else in the house also gets up at that time, then what would happen?
Still, I think that time is such that
Huh.
everyone is in a very different kind of world at that point of time. Anyone who wakes up at that point of time, who has woken up for a couple of days, would agree with me. Morning, you don't feel like talking to anyone. Even if you talk, it's forced, I feel.
Yeah.
And even looking at someone with eyes is also like talking. You just, okay, fine.
Sounds good.
I don't know whether I'm making sense or not, but
You're making
that's my
In
my
fact, I
feeling.
want to ask you a question. Would you get up at 4 and then kind of sleep the rest of the day in the beginning?
Yes, initially I used to do that. Initially, because that I had to send a message exactly at 4. 4, it could be 3:59, but not 4:01. And I had to wake up, take my bath, have a glass of water, and then send a message WhatsApp
Oh,
message to him.
So you're practically
That's
getting
how he
30 before, yeah, okay. Because
and that initial push made that habit so deep that now it is not a habit anymore. It is just a part of you.
so the day I get up early, and I'm all foggy all day. I'm just looking for a chance to go to bed.
Which is
Sleep.
perfectly fine. Which is perfectly fine. See, if I'm not taking more time, there are two ways of waking up. One is if you wake up at 8, start waking up at 7:50, 7:45, 7:35, slowly, gradually. There is one way of doing. The other is the way this way. Wake up, same time, day again and again, again and again for many days and months and weeks. After that, if you feel like sleeping during the day, sleep. But
That is what
that initial
That is what I
time will
want.
remain.
Months and weeks. It's months and weeks, right? To acclimatize with it. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you so much, Manishi.
Thank
Who
you.
wants to go next? Vivakarji, are you a
Yes,
morning
it is
person or a night owl, and how does it benefit you?
morning person. It is my childhood habit to get up at 4 o'clock. And what I do is exercises, recital of Ram Raksha, Bhimrupi, and Manaja Shlok. Then doing the important things, planning in the morning. That is what I do between 4 to 6.
Nice. How does it benefit you?
That benefits me because all important things I can do it efficiently at that time. I have had complete rest for the night. I am fresh, I am energetic, and I can do it easily, calmly.
So does your family also wake up at that time?
No.
So that is calmness. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Vipakarji. Anyone else wants to go for it? Chaitanya, I know you also wake up early, so go ahead.
Sure. So again, for me, it has been a childhood habit. So it was a forced thing basically. So I used to play cricket professionally. So I had to do my studies in the morning and go because 6:15 I had to be in the ground. So I made it a habit. I think in my fifth class I joined a new school. The next morning I had a Telugu exam, and the whole evening I studied, but I could not pick one shloka also. So exam ke liye we had 18 shlokas. So my mom said, I said, I'm going to fail. My mom said, it's okay. You just join the school. So I'll wake you up at 4 o'clock tomorrow. You study and then see. So उठाए 4 बजे, and by 4:20 I had written all the poems, 18 without a mistake. I realized this is magic. So then she said, no, if you study in this time, you can do a lot. I think that is what made me crack most of the exams I've taken. So even now, I wake up between 3:30 and 4. The first thing I do is I don't even go do any brushing and all. I just come before night. I would have written down that on this day I will do these 5 things. And usme the first thing is I would have marked something that I read. So 4 to 6 almost is I read, study something, and and I have 1 hour of break for my puja and all. And again by 9 o'clock I would have finished most of my work for the day, even before people could call. So जब call शुरू हो जाता है and the focus is all spread over. So do the most important piece in the morning, and the routine things in the afternoon. Like the other thing is I sometimes also sleep for about 30 to 45 minutes in the afternoon if I feel that my sleep is not good enough. So then come back and start working. So
Nice.
and one other thing I've repeatedly felt is that when you write down what you want to do the next day and sleep, you are passing on your signal to your subconscious mind. And like Manishji said, when you think where your understanding stops, the universe takes over. It is just like surrender. So I would say, okay, I don't know how to answer this. So please find me a way. And then the brain works. And the first thing is don't touch your phone. Don't touch your phone when you wake up. Go back to that place where you have planted your DNA, take your book and start writing. The most elegant and the most creative solutions happen that. If possible, please switch off your Wi-Fi in the night. So there are 3 things that will kill our super consciousness. First is the Wi-Fi. Second is your toothpaste. So any toothpaste that you use with chemicals inside will increase the fluoride content of the pineal gland, and it will stop responding. So this has been my experience.
This fluoride thing, I mean, is like new. Okay. Thank you.
I would second that thing that, many years back, I stopped brushing in the morning. One reason is this, apart from there are Ayurvedic reasons, naturopathy reasons. Morning first thing, we don't use the toothpaste, and later
What?
on after breakfast I do.
So what do you do instead? Any?
Just first water that we have has to be taken, because evening you brush your teeth and then you go to sleep. So there are no chances of, those, as we say, as the industry said, there will be germs in the mouth. No, that first saliva in the morning is medicine. So first warm water, and then you later on you just clean your mouth with water, and then have after breakfast. It makes sense to brush. Why before breakfast?
Okay. So I do oil pulling in the morning before brushing my teeth. And then immediately after oil pulling, I brush my teeth. I don't know if it is required or not, but I just do it. I feel like अच्छा अब ये करना चाहिए मुझे. So yeah, thank you. Let me go to Sangeeta. Somebody is listening. Did somebody leave? No.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I have always been a morning person. I think it's from childhood. I don't remember a day when I don't wake up early. I used to study also. I used to wake up like 3:30 to study. My dad used to ensure that I first have bath in cold water, irrelevant of the weather. There was no this thing that I could have bath with hot water then. So it was a mandatory thing for me, and he would make chai for me after that, whatever he would do. But that, the fact that my dad used to do it for me kept me going, and I think it became a part of discipline for me. I think even today I always wake up by 4:30, 4:45 is my time when I'll always wake up. The first 1 hour or first at least 30-35 minutes is with myself, because that is my, like, even on my calendar it's written as my client meeting with self, and that is a non-negotiable time for me. I don't care who else wakes up in the house, what they do, but I'm not going to miss that time for anybody in the world. So that is my time, and I go, I sit with myself, I do my introspection, I connect with myself. I do all the talking that I have to do with myself. And how it benefits me, I think that is the time when I really understand what is it that I need in my life? What is it that I'm not doing great? What is it that I want to focus more on? Who am I? I really introspect at that point in time. I mean, like as Manishji said, it's very hard to put it in words what that time gives you, but it is magical. I mean, the day I don't start my day early, I feel groggy the entire day. I feel so heavy the entire day that I can't really function properly. So that is my most beautiful time with myself. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you, Sangeeta. Pramodji?
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I too wake up early, but not as early like Vivakarji or Yogacharya Manishji or Chaitanya. I wake up around 5:45, 6 o'clock. Between that time, how it benefits me in two ways. One, as Chaitanya also mentioned, so I will plan the entire days, like what I need to do today and what are the tasks. All that I'll do in the morning itself. And the second thing is it helps me sleep early in the night. Otherwise, 11:30, 12 o'clock. Normally, I sleep around 10:30 max. So in these two ways, of course, everybody at home also, they wake up at the same time. Uh,
And lots of action in the house.
Lots of action in the house. But the first, what I do is that's what I like to do when I wake up in the morning. So I like to go out. That's the thing I am doing for many, many years now. First, I will go out for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, then come back, then to this one, washing the face and all those things that I will do later after once I come back home.
Oh, you go for a walk before?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just wash the face and go.
okay. It's amazing. Rehan, would you want to share or you'll just join in mute?
I will be hearing, ma'am. Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, even I get up at 6 o'clock, but listening to everyone, it looks like not early. Because you guys are really getting up very, very early and getting inspired by all of you all. If I start getting up really early, my husband will be the happiest person. He's always wanted me to wake up really, really early. I mean, like him, he's already up at 3 or some 3:30 sometime. But if I start getting up early, he will be happiest. So in case any work is not getting done in the house, he said, that's because you don't get up early. We have no time to discuss. So 6:30, it's like, oh, too late. Now we cannot get into discussion mode at all. So I think a lot of work will get done in my house if I really kind of get inspired by you guys. How it benefits me is like we do some discussion in the morning and we definitely go for a walk. Easily 30 to 40 minutes walk in the morning. And when we come back, it's nice and fresh. And then that is how we start our day. We've stopped drinking tea for months now. So it's not tea anymore. It's like haldi water and all that, all those kind of waters. So I think it is beneficial health-wise. And only if I get up early, my bonding with my husband also becomes really great. Because as I said, because he gets up at 3:30. So he definitely wants to sleep really early. And I would want to I'm kind of a night owl, I would say. I can happily stay awake till, 1, 2, 3, whatever. I can. I used to study in the night. But for exams, I would get up early in the morning and I would be really, really refreshed. And as Chaitanya says, if I've studied in the morning, it's like super, great marks, great recall, all of that. So thank you for sharing yourself with us. One quick question. Manishji, what time do you sleep?
My target is generally 9:30, but practicality, try not to go beyond 10. But then that varies from person to person. How many hours one needs varies from person to person. But if you want to have sleep really well, it has to be before 10. And if you're waking up 3:30, then ideally 9:30 you should sleep. I
Yeah.
target for 9:30.
9:30. Okay. So obviously you're having dinner by 7:30, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Before that, the endeavor is to finish it.
Really early types, 7:30. By 7:30, my dinner is done. So this is also a new practice which I've put in for, I think, last year or something, a year or two. That is the practice and I'm happy about it. Chaitanya, what time do you sleep?
Till 8:30 my mind works fine. 8:30 के बाद I don't know. By 9:30 I am sleeping.
Okay. Sangeeta?
I'm on bed by around 10:30. Yeah, that's what I aim for.
Yes. Okay. Pramodji?
Same here, between 10 and 10:30, except Saturdays.
Yeah, you did mention that. Yeah. Vibhakarji?
Exactly at 10 o'clock.
Exactly at 10 o'clock. Thank you guys for sharing your day with us, your mornings or night, whatever it is, with us. I think this brings us a little closer, and it also teaches us something which we wouldn't have known about each other, or the benefits that people, like each one of you, do something different in the morning, and it benefits you some in a different way. Let's continue further. So we do know that TCC, the Coach Circle, is an online empowering hub for coaches, trainers, educators, career counselors, and mental health professionals. The Coach Circle Hub helps to accelerate and advance your career, develop clarity and communication skills, develop business skills and mindset, and build an online brand. The Coach Circle also helps you to learn social media marketing, key marketing and copywriting frameworks, and also solve problems instantly here. It was started in November 2022 by Pramod Kulkarni, digital automation coach, and author Sapna Narayan, professional communication coach, to create a globally connected hub to empower growth-driven individuals and aspiring coaches with skills to monetize their expertise. What is the culture we are building? Attend every meeting, keep videos on, be punctual for benefit, and support each other on social media. A disclaimer: the Coach Circle TCC focuses on empowering coaches for global growth and development. That said, we are not liable for any activities, disputes, or financial transactions between the members. Let's introduce ourselves quickly. You do know what are the things that you need to tell us in your introduction: your name and title, city and country, services you offer, and target audience. So I'm going to stop sharing and get each one of you to quickly introduce yourself. We'll start with Manishi again. He's first on my panel here.
Namaste everyone once again. We are helping busy working professionals and parents transform their health and fitness and have a calm mind with the help of our detox yogic breathing protocol. Myself, Yogacharya Manish. We specialize in breathing, meditation, and stress management, working out of these days primarily from Himachal Pradesh. Thank you.
Wonderful. So you work online, offline?
Most of the time online. Most of the time.
Thank you, Manishi. Chaitanya?
Hi, my name is Chaitanya. I'm a business coach. I work out of Bangalore, India. I help people establish their own categories. Categories are those small niches in market where there is no competition and you dominate the market with a differentiated USP. Because you have a differentiated USP, you own the market and dominate the market to your advantage. So if you know of companies that are between 50 crores to 250 crores, they are the sweetest of my target audience, and I would seek your referral connecting me to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaitanya. Sangeeta?
Hi everyone, this is Sangeeta Manglani. I'm a relationship coach and a spiritual psychologist. What I do is I help people connect with themselves at deeper levels because I believe any relationship starts from yourself. I live in Dubai and I also work with corporates for the well-being in terms of the corporates and teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Sangeeta. Vibhakarji?
I am Vibhakar Ramkirtakar, HR consultant, personality development, and Posh Act advisor. My target audience is any employer who has got at least one employee, then 10th and 12th grade students and husband and wife, and for Posh, any place where women are working.
Thank you, Vibhakarji. Rehan, would you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, I'm Mohammad Rehan. At present, I'm staying in Navi Mumbai, visiting faculty in Speakwell Academy. And yeah, I'm
Oh, your audio is disturbed, Rehan. I think you're traveling, so we'll just give you a pass here. Please put it in the chat box if you would want to introduce yourself in the written format. Pramodji?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Pramod. I am into digital marketing training and coaching. So I train people on social media marketing, email automation, WhatsApp, and Canva. My target audience are people who are into teaching, training, and coaching, and college students right from PU to PG. And I am from Bangalore. Thank you.
Thank you, Pramodji. I have asked everyone. So this is author and coach Sapna Narayan. I help people connect with the world, professional world around in the best possible way, beyond their talent, but with the best possible communication. This actually is a differentiator. If you're a great communicator, you may be talented, but you grow only with your communication. My target audience are students who are stepping into the working world and mid-career of people, professionals who want to change their role, or they would want to move higher up in the hierarchy at work. Thank you, everyone. And I am in Karnataka. I mostly work online. And with this, we are done with the introduction. Let's move forward. Is there an achievement anyone wants to share? Chaitanya, do you have an achievement to share? No. Sangeeta?
I had like a very good feedback from a client this month. Actually, I was working with a child who was very, I think it's to do with AI and not really AI, but a lot to do with the Instagram and things like this, where she started believing that she is having ADHD, and she also started believing that she needs medicines to get okay. And it was a lot of hard work where we had to convince her that she did not require medication, but she could just focus and work on herself. And she's only a 12th standard student, so uh, it's been now 3 weeks, and she's kind of started to realize that even without medicine she can start functioning, and that is one big win for me this so yeah.
Amazing, amazing, Sangeeta. Vibhakarji, you raised your hand.
As usual, I got a new consultancy last week.
Congratulations.
You are the most aggressive of all of us, sir.
Yeah. Manishji?
This was last week, basically, similar to what she said. One senior professional, he was on psychiatric medicines. So after working very closely for about 8 to 10 months, now it has totally almost tapered down to almost negligible. So that was one thing. And one more, I can mention that also. one young girl, she teaches music, and she had this problem of asking for fees. Her 50% tension was, अब मुझे फीस मांगना है, महीना ऊपर हो गया. Now she doesn't take on any new student without advance.
That's very important.
And
Very
so
wonderful.
that's these two. Thank you.
Thank you, Manishi. Pramodji?
No, no new things as usual. Oh, Kannada classes are picking up well. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of.
Yeah.
How many were there?
Yes.
How many were there in your course?
In course, the batch that I started yesterday, in that 22 are there. But regularly, whenever I'm doing these webinars, paid webinars, free webinars, whatever, minimum 30 to 60, 65 people are attending.
Beautiful. So your graph has really grown.
Yes.
It has wonderful.
Correct.
Yeah. Everyone has shared. Okay. For me, I'm really inspired by Pramodji every time. And I am starting my group thing again. The only achievement I would say is my Instagram is 13.1K now. So that is the only one. But it has to translate into convert. It needs to convert as well. And I'm focused and I'm kind of getting into the groove of doing it again. Thank you, everyone. Let's move forward. Oh, photo time. We haven't clicked a picture. And this is what we are going to do today. Skill up session, branding for a recall. I hope everyone has a pen and paper for us to play and learn. So I'm going to stop sharing and then we're going to click a nice picture. What pose can we have for branding? Or a label? Or what can we have? A label, this? It has a different meaning.
जो ब्रांडिंग वाले भी बताना है जो क्लास ले रहे हैं.
ब्रांडिंग वाले बता रहे हैं, योगाचार्य मनीष भी ब्रांडिंग वाले हैं.
Yes.
We should pick up a pen. What should we do? A pen? Okay.
Pick up a pen.
And keep it in front.
The most dangerous implement in the world and the most holding the most dangerous chemical in the world.
Okay. Right. So we take a picture like this. Okay. Done. Where this goes, I don't know, but yeah. It is definitely okay. I've clicked and there is what it forts. All right, so we have a picture. Let's move further. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, you can see this. Branding for a recall, pen and paper, and let's play. Does everyone have a pen and a paper? You did show me your pen though, so I'm sure you have it. I'm going to hand it over to Chaitanya now. Chaitanya?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Can share.
So you can stop sharing the screen also, Sapna. So we are going to do a very small exercise on how the brain captures pictures. Okay. I'm going to ask you to do things that you have been seeing for ages. Going to do things that you think you know. Okay. And this has to be a sincere exercise. Please stop your looking at internet. And I want you to do a small few things. All right. Okay. Are you all ready with your pen and paper? Awesome. Now, Can you all draw the logo of McDonald's on your paper?
Logo of
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Done?
Done.
Awesome. What could be the colors of McDonald's? Logo.
Yellow and red, I think.
Yellow and red.
Yellow and red. Okay. Can you draw the logo of Tesla?
Yes.
So we are starting with the smallest and the easiest of them. What would be the colors of the logo of Tesla? You are on mute, Sangeeta. Unmute yourself.
I think it's red, if I'm not mistaken, red and white.
Yeah, red and white. Correct. White is a absence color, not a really induced color. It's an absence
Yeah,
color.
it's like the
Yes.
background is red.
Right. Can you write the logo of 7-Up?
7-Up.
Yes, Pepsi 7-Up.
7. I think it-
थोड़ा डाउट लग रहा है ना?
But I think I know.
Good. Now, done. Everybody tried. Done. Draw. Can you draw the logo of Target?
Target.
No,
Supermarket.
Of what?
Repeat again, Chaitanya.
The
Which one?
Target logo of supermarket chain Target.
Target.
Yes.
I don't even know what is Target.
Yeah, even I don't know.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay, we'll let that pass.
What
Then
was
Motorola.
7-Up का क्या था आपको? What were
हाँ,
we
logo
looking?
ही.
Logo.
7-Up.
हाँ, all logos.
Oh,
I'm not
अच्छा.
asking you to do
That
anything
I
else. Just
fine.
logo.
हाँ.
Now the
Okay.
next one is Motorola.
Mm.
I'm going to surprise you now. If you are done with Motorola.
Mm.
LG. How will the logo of LG look like? Done. Finally, the logo of Domino's. Done. Now, how many of you felt you were not very accurate? There is a doubt in my head. Right? And these are brands that we keep seeing regularly, correct? And they have been so naturally been brought to us, but we still fail to recognize the actual logo if they are not in front of your eyes. And these are all brands who have spent billions of dollars to build the recall value. Correct? Now, what are we spending on our branding? what are we trying to do to make ourselves unforgettable? Now, there are a few things that we do here. One, Sangeeta has her own accent, her own voice ka tone. Right? That is what made Rani Mukherjee stand out. Not a great actress, not a great emoter, nothing, but the voice stood out. Now, the smile that Vibakarji has whenever he says that unforgettable voice tone is his brand. But what is he doing to make that unforgettable? And Manishji, again, with his own, I would say, calm authority, has that you can't forget him, right? So he's come back after so many days, and we have not missed his smile. It's just that he has not been there, but we know how he says. Now, what are we? How are we projecting that? So it is that obsession that we will have to build to make ourselves something in the market. We do not have those deep pockets. We cannot spend so much. We do not have the armies that do the branding for all of this. And imagine it's gone. Let me give you a classic example. Airtel had that AIRTEL, all the letters in capitals. And then they spent 827 crores when they redid their logo at the rate, and they pushed for an installation of the Airtel app. 827 crores. And they got some 6 crores of installations. And after the first use, 93% uninstalled. Right? So where has all that money gone? So there are lessons for us from the corporate. So if you meet somebody, you made a great presentation, and if there is no way you repeat your presence to them, they will forget you. So 99% of your money is left on the table because you have no way to go back to them. The only guy who's doing this in our circle is Pramod. He has that mechanism of sending those emails, WhatsApp messages, nurturing on WhatsApp groups, so that you go show yourself to those people and say, at some point in time, the most irresponsive guy from that group will say, shit, I need to do some payment automation, let's reach out to Pramod. That way, he is one click away from his $1 million client. You never know where that client comes from. So what is that nurturing mechanism that we are taking care of in terms of branding, in terms of building your recall value, and noticing that difference? Now, if you make yourself sensitive to this, if you sensitize yourself to your strengths, what makes you unforgettable, it is that one thing that you will make sure that you project upfront. And when you make that one small projection upfront, you build a brand. I've read this book from Alina Cooper, and I was amazed with the amount of effort, the mind that goes through in branding. So what is it that we can do? We all have logos. How are we going to make sure that they print that indelible impression on everybody we meet? Right? Now, let me show you that logo screen, and then I know you will all recognize, but when we actually took that memory out of sight, how much could we recall? These are those brands. I just collected a few of them and asked you, I wanted to make you draw the coffee one also, Starbucks, but I know it is difficult. But if you look at your own logos now, how many of we have seen these dots, right? It looks like a dice. But do we really know what, minus the logo, minus the visual, can we create the logo again? Correct? McDonald's, you've seen. Tesla, I don't know if you have been able to see that bump in the middle, that small arrow mark. So in symbolic language, when you have triangles, it is supposed to be a high achiever. So if you have a circle, these are those universal altruistic logos. We will take care of everybody. We will care of universal good. That is what Target tells you actually. They say we are for everybody. We will make you achieve what you want. The triangles are the ones that will tell you that I am a high achiever. And low squares and the regular boxes are those that will say we are very systematic, like Pramod and Vibhakar in their own ways. They are very systematic. पूरा काम करने के बाद these guys will say, okay, I think we missed the first step. Let us finish that and come back to where we are. Right? So squares represent that. And these are squiggles, a circle inside a squiggle. They say we care, but we do it our own way. If you see the behavior of Starbucks, they have been marred with scandals. They are the world's fastest growing bank which has no authority. You know where they make the most of their money from? Gift cards. Starbucks issues gift cards, $25 denomination, $50 denomination, and $100 denomination. Every year, they have a surplus of about $9 billion, which cannot be, it is not in their books because the customer owns the card. The tax authorities cannot hold it because they don't really have the money inside them. It belongs to the customer. If he uses, they are liable to it. And the customers buy those cards, keep it in a safe place, never to use it again. The cards expire. The fastest growing bank in the world is Starbucks. So and they are also known to have done a lot of ecological damage in their aggressive ways to grow coffee. So the squiggles and the circle happen together. Right? So if you start understanding the language of the brand, there's so much more that you can do. So we can build our personality through the brand. We can showcase what we are through the brand. We can showcase what kind of language we use. And you cannot expect a Swiggy, a Zomato or a Swiggy to speak like a Mont Blanc. And a Mont Blanc guy will never speak to you in an informal language, right? So all that matters. What kind of image and impression are you leaving? So the lesson, the takeaway is we have all created our logos. We have all created them for us, but are we showcasing them to bring that recall value? Right? So what is the takeaway from here? What are we going to do about it? All of you will send us your logos on WhatsApp to Sapnaji. From next week, we will try to build individual slides where your photograph, your logo, your name, your business, your description will all be there. We will showcase it on screen and you will make your 30-second speech. So the audio and visual will happen. Right now, it's only the audio that is happening. Now it will be visual and audio.
Yeah.
And if some of you can enact something that will make us do some action, then the recall value will be above 80%. So be very creative in the pitches that you can make about yourself. And let's see how we improve ourselves to make those elevator pitches from the next week. Any questions?
Chaitanya, may I ask you one thing?
Please.
In the logos that you showed, the logo of McDonald's and the logo of other thing, I don't remember either, but the picture of goddess was the same. Why?
Correct. That's the same logo. In fact, it's duplicated. It's Starbucks ka logo. I just realized that there were 2 times. I put it 2 times. That's all.
Okay.
Does anyone have any other questions?
Any other questions?
No, I don't have any questions. But of course, Chaitanya, whatever you said, I agree with that. The logos that whatever the logos, the Domino's or the what is that one more?
Up Tesla, McDonald's.
Starbucks,
Tesla, Domino's, and one more Motorola. Of course, Motorola is a gone matter now. It's no more in the business. Of course, they
Right.
will be doing something else. Not necessary that they are producing phones. This this blue and red, Domino's. For me personally, since I don't visit these type of shops or brands, so I don't remember that logo.
Got it. Understood. See, we have seen them somewhere or the other, but
Yes,
when
yes,
we take out the memory, the
yes.
visual memory, how much do we recall? So now a lot of this is changing thanks to AI. Domino's does not say they are a food pizza company. They are the world's best analytics company in the somehow accidentally in the business of serving pizzas.
Sorry?
In the business of?
Domino's is a data analytics company which is happening to serve pizzas. That's all. They don't say we are a pizza company. The way they introduce themselves is changing. The kind of behavior.
Similarly, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, sir. Yeah.
No, you complete, please.
So the kind of data that Domino's has about psychographic behavior and all, very few companies in the world can even think of. Google is the master, but after Google, I think it is Domino's that has the amount of psychographic data to its highest level of accuracy. Maybe Facebook, then Google, Facebook, and then Domino's.
Yeah, Manishi.
Two things. First of all, I think very well said, Chaitanya. When we used to present, our creatives to and the strategy to clients, we always had to again and again and again remind them. They used to say, "Abhi ad purana ho gaya." We used to say, "You have seen this ad 100 times. We in the advertising have seen the same ad while building it maybe 1,000 times. But your TG would not have seen it even once. Don't say ki ye purana ho gaya. Please don't say that." Again and again, we had to make them understand. Purana nahi hua. See the ads, purane ads. Still same, because memories are not long term. People forget. Same thing has to be hammered again and again. They're right. Why are we not doing this?
True.
Why are we not doing this? In the hustle of doing a lot of things, we forget the basics at times. And if you listen to the greatest of the numero unos of their own field, bar they will say one thing. We were struggling and then we went back to basics.
True.
I'm sure you would have heard this many times.
Yeah.
Then we went back to basics and then everything was hunky-dory. So here I think good, these meetings we discuss these basic things which we forget time and again.
Yes.
And we
It has
For example, look at the Parle-G girl. I think she's 78 or something.
Yeah.
The one whose picture happens to be on the biscuit is
exactly.
I think 78 or something. So it's the same picture.
Same.
Super.
So we should also not change our DP ever. Let it remain the same.
So it's the story, Sapna. It's the story that we are weaving around it.
Yeah. Indeed, of course.
And if you start seeing the brand then you will see so much. There are patents on the Apple's box. The box jo khulta hai na, Apple ka box. It opens at a certain speed no matter how forcefully you open. The patent is on the amount of air that enters, the pop sound that comes.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson has patented the sound the bike makes when it runs. There are some chocolates which have patented the sound they make when you crack them to eat. So crazy stories.
Yeah.
Super.
And one more aspect, if there is time. A lot of times people who are not very deep into this branding and everything, like the way Chaitanya is, at times basic mistake we make is this. We used to tell the medium range clients. By the way, when this new Airtel logo happened, Chaitanya, in our Gurgaon office, Airtel office was very close to our office. उनका
अच्छा
पूरा टीम हमारे ऑफिस में, एंड वी डिड नॉट स्लीप फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 1.5-2 महीने तक. एंड के टाइम में वी कुड नॉट स्लीप. वी
नहीं
उस समय मोबाइल्स तो बेसिक मोबाइल्स होते थे, बट स्टिल वी हैड टू लीव आवर मोबाइल्स आउटसाइड कि कहीं लीक ना हो जाए. एंड
Oh,
so that was, and after that the campaign was launched, Airtel new logo as you mentioned. उसके बाद 4 days की छुट्टी, the entire team which was working on Airtel. So
so
what we used to tell, medium-sized clients was that at times you say what you intend to be. This is very deep. आप अपने ब्रांडिंग अपने कर ले कि ये मुझे होना है, this is what I want to be. You say I'm this, but you have not still reached there. So there is then friction. You are something else. Your customers are seeing you as something else. And then you end up failing. You cannot be something else. You are what you are today.
hmm,
These basic mistakes medium-sized companies do, and people like us who are, I would say self-employed or whatever, we also tend to make up a brand or a name or a logo which I want to be after 1 year, but I'm not today. So in the subconscious mind, our prospects will see some friction. They cannot articulate it, but they don't see connection. कहते तो ये हैं, but लगते तो नहीं है.
hmm.
Dhurandhar, you all have, I'm sure, seen.
yeah.
What Akshay Khanna was beyond method acting. He was living that
Yeah.
character. Good discussion. Thank you, Chaitanya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your inputs, Manishi.
I told you,
Amazing.
he's going to hijack the entire presentation today. I know he's a branding person.
It's his
But yeah,
area.
it is a very good way of hijacking it. So there's so much we learn out of these conversations.
Yes. Every time we meet, we learn so much. And with every person coming in, there's a sea of knowledge coming into the meeting. How it'll show up, we don't know, but it does show up, definitely. So let me go back to the presentation. It was wonderful. Thank you, Chaitanya. My system seems to be slow. Yeah. So we just did branding for a recall and had great inputs. And of course, we actually could not really recall so many brands which we are so familiar with. I cross every day, I walk and I cross the dominoes thing, and I do know it's a dice. But when I was drawing here, I made three dots instead of 1 and 2. So, yeah, horrible recall, despite them being like, I see it every day. Right. So thank you so much. Let's move forward. This is for you to tell people benefits as a premium member. We get visibility on YouTube Live. You have all introduced yourself, and it'll remain there on YouTube for anyone who even types any of the keywords or comes into a meeting. You engage with members on social media, refine your coaching presentations, mentorship from expert coaches. Each one is an expert in their own area. And network with coaches on WhatsApp. So we are always in touch with each other on WhatsApp. We share your profile on social media. So as we have decided, you please share your logos with us on WhatsApp in the doc form, and we'll make a slide for you. So when your slide comes, you introduce yourself. If you're not coming, it kind of gets missed you, and it's going to go live on YouTube every time. Empowering expert talks and discussions, I have to say, very, very empowering. Skill training and coach support, and also monetize skills with paid workshops. This we have not done for quite some time now, but maybe we'll start again. We boost your profile with paid ads, empowering expert talks, skill training and coach support, monetize skills with paid workshop, and receive invitations to coaching summits. The value which you get annually is 1,10,000, and quarterly you can pick up quarterly membership at INR 1,800 or annual at INR 6,000. You can attend one complimentary meeting to get the feel of it. Choose your plan quarterly or annually and GPay the amount to this number and fill up the membership form. For further queries, you may connect with Sapna Narayan or Pramod K. If you enjoyed yourself, let's up the energy. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to stop sharing, and we do have a couple of minutes if anyone wants to say how was the meeting for you.
You can also stop YouTube Live.
We can also stop YouTube Live, yes.